Hello, my love. So, we're going to do some mirror work today. We're going to do some mirror work today, which I'm very excited about. So, if you're not familiar with mirror work really helps you claim and create a new identity through a reflective practice. Whenever I do mirror work, I feel like I'm just like staring into my soul and I'm connecting with my soul. And I am really allowing the words to penetrate my field. um, Obviously they are affirmations, but what I feel what I feel with mirror work is more it's an instant shift because not am I just speaking it out to the universe, I'm speaking it out to myself and it's directly coming back into my field and creating a new frequency instantly, which I love. And you can obviously do this with Shahakatara Kaishi. You can always do this with affirmations, but when it comes to mirror work works in, once again, the reflective sense. So you are actively transforming your identity and you're speaking to yourself and you're honoring your codes and you're honoring who you are. So, with this beautiful practice, once again, it allows instant transformation, it allows instant identity shifts, and it allows you to connect with those pieces inside of you that don't feel seen. It's like a lot of times we, within the world, we're looking at this person or we're on social media or we're looking at our friends, but we don't really spend that much time in the mirror. And maybe if you are in the mirror, maybe you're doing your hair or you're brushing your teeth, but you're kind of in a different world. You're probably thinking about other things. This gives you the opportunity to really focus on yourself, to really, it's like being with your best friend or partner and you see that the best in them and maybe they're not having the greatest day and you're like, you know what I see just infinite blessings in you. I see miracles in you. I see the limitless potential that you have. I see you and you're so amazing and I just want you to know that, right? And I feel like that's the precipice of mirror work as well. It's that best friend, which is you coming in and shining so much light onto yourself. So, we're going to do mirror work first and foremost for confidence and self value. So, what I'm going to do and what I'm going to invite you to do right now is I'm going to read 10 affirmations and I'm going to read one at a time. And then I'm going to invite you to go stand in a mirror, or maybe you have a handheld mirror, maybe you have a makeup case, maybe you have a mirror that's sitting on your desk. But I invite you to look at yourself. And I just invite you to take the mirror, get present with the mirror. And every time I say an affirmation, then I invite you to say it in the mirror and really look at yourself. And as you're looking in the mirror, I invite you to focus on the excitement. We're going to take a little pause between any one so that you can feel it. I invite you, as you're saying the affirmation, to not only just look at yourself, but also feel it. Feel the sensations, feel the vibration, feel the frequency of what this affirmation is literally telling all those bits and pieces of you that don't feel like that. We're showing love to those bits and pieces that are feeling unseen, unheard, undervalued, and we're speaking life into them, right? So today we get to bless ourselves with some mirror work. Once again, this mirror work is for confidence and self value. And when you're ready, take a deep breath in, setting the intention. These affirmations are life transforming. Every time I speak them, they transform my life, my frequency, my vibration, and always something better. Mm. All right, let's go. Number one, I am a radiant force of power, wisdom, and love. And feel that in your body. How would it feel to feel like a force of power, radiant, so much wisdom, so much love? Like, feel that. And we're not going to do this for everything, but everyone, but I invite you to just start getting comfortable with these frequencies. Like, well, what would it feel like to, tap into my radiant force of power? Like, feel that radiant force of power. Everything's awakened, aligned, your shoulders are back, your head's high, you're feeling confident, you're feeling certain, you're feeling like, yeah, life is good, right? Beautiful. Next one. I honor my gifts and share them boldly with the world. That feels so good. Good. Beautiful. And as you're saying these, I invite you to feel, mm, like, yes, as you're speaking to it, oh my God, it feels so good to honor my gifts and share them boldly with the world and make the impact that you've always desired. That is 100% here for you. Number three, I am worthy of being seen, heard, and celebrated. Imagine that being seen, heard, and celebrated by beautiful people that love your work, adore what you do in this world. Isn't that epic? I trust myself completely and move with unshakable confidence. Mm, 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 mm. Maybe you can imagine yourself strolling down the street, or maybe you're speaking on stage and you're walking up to the stage with unshakable confidence. Bringing visualization is a game changer with shifting your identity because you're actively allowing your whole being to conceptualize that you're already in that identity because you already feel as though you are that version of you, and then it becomes embodied within inside of you. Next one. My presence alone is magnetic and deeply valuable. Mm-mm-mm. Ooh, good. Are you feeling the shift already? Next one. I embody divine excellence in all that I do. Like, feel that shift. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, honey. Next one. I speak with clarity, certainty, and undeniable authority. Mm. And maybe there's an affirmation that really sticks with you. And maybe you're like, wow, that one really feels like it's something I get to work on. So I invite you to take that affirmation through your day. And you can even set alarms. And you don't have to do it in the mirror at this point, but even just repeating it to yourself and feeling the sensation. So, once again, I speak with clarity, certainty, and undeniable authority. And you're going to notice when you're saying these affirmations to yourself where your body's like, yes, yes. And you're also going to notice when you're connecting to these affirmations and your body's like, oh, no, that is not me. And what I recommend is if you feel like, oh, that is not me, then I invite you to spend some time with that affirmation in the mirror. Maybe it's 3 to 5 times that you're saying it until you can actually feel and visualize yourself in that point. So the next one, I am limitless in my expression and I stand in my truth. I am limitless in my expression and I stand in my truth. I am limitless in my expression and I stand in my truth. Feel that in your body. What does it feel like to stand into your truth? Speak your truth, be your truth, act as your truth. How would that feel? Even down to the clothes that you wear, the vocabulary that you choose, the way that you wear your hair, the way that you show up into meetings and with friends, and even out in public with strangers, how you're ordering your tea and coffee and ordering at restaurants. Are you bringing that confidence? Are you really allowing yourself to be in that limitless expression? Are you like balls to the walls? This is who I am, and I invite you to love it, right? I love that. You know me. I love it. I love being me. I'm a goober out in the real world. I just love love. So I'm just giving love all day long. That's something that I truly enjoy. Like even today when I was on my walk, everyone looks away because who communicates, right? But today I was like, we are going to give the biggest smiles to anyone that is ready to interact. So I was walking and this man was walking and he could already tell, like, is this interaction going to happen? And then he looks at me and I look at him and I give him the biggest smile and he gives me the biggest smile. And I just feel like that's just we don't have to know each other. We don't have to stand there and have a conversation. But even that little small smile is blissful because I know, you know, I remember one distinct day when I was walking back from the store and I was just having a day. And this individual just smiled at me. And I swear to God, for the next couple blocks, I was just in awe. I was so happy. I felt lit up from top to bottom, right? I remember when I was in Australia and I was walking, and I swear to God, same thing with America. No one's looking at each other. But I said to the universe, I don't remember the exact words that I said, but I basically said something like, God, universe, I would love someone to smile. Like I would love to smile at somebody. And I swear within the next, it was like 5 to 10 seconds, the next person that walked by me, it was a beautiful woman. She looked at me and gave me the biggest smile in the world. And I was like, yes, achieved. We got to smile today at someone, which I think is once again phenomenal and beautiful. So let's go to number 9. Ready? Okay. Every cell in my body vibrates with confidence, success, and self worth. Every cell in my body vibrates with confidence, success, and self worth. Let's say this one 5 times. So I feel like this is for everyone to really get into the cellular memory. Every cell in my body vibrates with confidence, success, and self worth. Let that you feel your cells awaken. Mm. Every cell in my body vibrates with confidence, success, and self worth. Feel it more. One more time. Every cell in my body vibrates with confidence, success, and self worth. Right? When you are moving around town and inviting the most magnetic version of you, it's like you're a magnet to smiles and gifts and just the best interactions. And especially, I want to go back to an example because I go to Bali every year. And every time I leave my door, I always set the intention, divine God, source, universe of all there is. Obviously, help me have the best, highest level divine dig today. Let me meet those that you would love me to interact with. Take my day, let it be miraculous. Surprise me with miracles, magic, good stuff. Surprise me. Like, I really set the intention to let the universe just flow all the magic on me because why not? Why not? When we have access to so much beyond our minds, beyond our bodies, beyond our souls. Like, why not just, mm, right? Why freaking not? Okay, next one. I am the embodiment of divine power, and my light transforms everything around me. Waking that up, let's say it again. I am the embodiment of divine power, and the light transforms everything around. Let's take a deep breath in and just feel, breathe this new frequency, this new magic. It's magnetic. It's the frequency of I get to have all that I want, be all that I want, always something better, right? And I want to say this. Obviously, I've done so much self development work in my life, so much energy healing, all the things. This is literally my sole career. If this is your first time doing mirror work and you're like, okay, I'm not feeling that much, that's okay. But I want you to know that it's working. And I'm going to call in beautiful divine angels to surround you and really help you allow these beautiful frequencies and vibrations to penetrate your field the most way to release what no longer serves you, right? I always bring my angels in, I bring God in, universe, because once again, why not bring in all the help that we have? I don't have time to do it all by myself. Once upon a time, I did. And once upon a time, I was in so much ego that I was like, I am not going to, no one's going to help me succeed. I'm going to do it all myself. And I'm going to show people that I don't need to do anything. I don't need to spend any money. I'm going to do it all myself. And where did that leave me? Not in the place that I wanted to be. So I learned to really value having not only the support of physical people, but also the support of God and the universe and angels and my soul and my sovereign higher self and my soul family and all the beautiful divine beings of light here that are here to assist us and humanity rise, grow, ascend, and evolve. So, welcome to mirror work. Mirror work goes so beautifully with identity work. When it comes to collapsing time, it comes to radiating a new frequency, it comes to experiencing something. And let me talk about manifestations for a minute. If you are manifesting something and you're like, Melissa, girl, it just hasn't come in. I've been manifesting it for 6 months. Then I want you to take a moment and look at your identity. The identity that you're currently radiating, acting in, being is that identity saying, yes, come in, open the door, I receive it. Or is that identity like, I cannot? That is not for me. That is crazy. That is out of my reach. That, oh, no, 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 I cannot have that. Right. So, when it comes to transforming your life, manifesting your desires, you want to make sure that your identity is matching that version of you. And let me give you an example. I'll give you an example for myself. I grew up in very scarce environment. I grew up in a beautiful one parent household. My mom did everything that she could, but I always saw her working 3 to 4 jobs. It was just normal, right? But the thing is also that I love that even though she was working so much, I don't actively remember her not being there, but I also ate a lot of food and I watched a lot of TV. So that's that as well. But that's beyond the point. What I was saying is that I grew up in a lot of scarcity. So I naturally was like, okay, go to college, work 3 to 4 jobs. That's just the normal. That's how we just deal. That's just life. But then I got to a point where I was like, this kind of sucks because I see all of my friends having so much fun at university. They're going out, having fun, having time off. And I'm over here like, class to work, work to class to work to the gym. Like it was just, always jam packed. So I said, something has to give. But I didn't change yet. I still kind of flowed through that process. And I kept flowing through that process and I kept flowing through that process. And then I got a job that I was making more money. So then I was doing that one job plus babysitting jobs on the side, but I was still working multiple jobs. It wasn't just like that one job that was paying all my bills because I didn't really think that was possible. And I knew that if there's money on the table, why would I leave it there? Even if to my detriment, I wasn't getting sleep. I remember I would go to work at like 8 in the morning and come back home at like 2 a.m. and then do it again for the money, right? Dedication to the money, dedication to survive. But that's not a type of life that we should be living. We should be able to have, a life, job, career that feels blissful, joyful, delicious, right? And what happened was I moved to South Korea and I had one job. That was it. I had one job. I worked from 2 to 8 p.m. My first job, I worked from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. at night. And the second one, but the next year, I worked from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. And I was like, I just have one job and I have all this space, all this time. Really at that point in time, I was bodybuilding. So I really had the time to be in the gym and focus on meal prepping and all the things, right? And I started to experience this new reality of having one job and having extra time to myself. And then when I moved back to America, I was like, okay, well, let's amplify this. Let's build the business. Let's build the dream. Let's build the dream of having the desktop that can travel to me country to country, state to state, city to city, right? Let's hang out in coffee shops and do work. That's what I wanted because I'm a traveler at heart. I love it. So then when I started building my business, I didn't have much success. And I started building my business in 2015 as like a health coach, fitness coach. And then in 2018, when I left my teaching job in Korea, I came back home to America to take care of my mom. I started teaching online. I was building my business and I was working Lyft at that time as well. So I was going kind of back to that pattern of, okay, multiple jobs to survive. And then I went to this, I was blessed okay, let me just say this. I just wanted to make a video all about mirror affirmations, but Spirit's guiding me through a process right now. And for any and everyone that required this process, I am excited for you to listen to it. And I hope that it inspires you wherever you are to really take that next step. So, I was at a point where I really wanted to scale my business. I wanted it to be successful. I wanted to, be a thriving coach. And I just started opening up to the universe. And my quote, if you've been following me for a long time, you know it's divine God source, universe of all there is, lead me, show me, guide me. I fully surrender. I let it go. I give it to you. I give you full permission. I've added on to it over the years, but it's like, just show me who I am. Like, I'm good. Just show me who I am. I just want to know. And the what really inspired me was I have so much sunshine inside of me, and it's not reflecting in my current reality. So obviously my identity didn't feel worthy of that, right? So move forward. I get gifted this beautiful spiritual um 3-day experience, 2 or 3 day experience, and I saw this amazing coach speak, and she's spiritual genius. Literally speaking, God, angels, everything. I was in awe. And at that time, I wasn't intuitive. I mean, obviously, we're always intuitive, but I wasn't the intuitive aspect and version of me that I am today. The channel, the quantum healer, the guide. No, that was not me. I was looking around the room at all these beautiful spiritual coaches, and they were so intuitive and just tapping in, and I was in awe. I was like, how are you doing this? So that sparked something inside of me, because at that time I was asking the universe to show me who I am, show me my soul calling, and that sparked this intuitive genius in me. And I just saw what she did on stage, and I was like, I want to do this for my clients. This is what I want. And her story was so impactful. It was, coming from no money to making 4 or 5 figures, and then more 6 figures. And I was like, wait, this is possible. Like, I can actually make money in my business, like really vast amounts of money in my business. So in that space, in that I took that reality that she showed me, and I said, copy and paste, copy and paste, let's go. And I kept her in my peripheral. I did her master classes, and then eventually I joined her high level programs. And when I did that, everything started to shift because she helped me create a new narrative, a new identity. I wasn't the girl that wasn't having any clients coming in, or was struggling in her business, or was working, going working Lyft. And I had to quit Lyft because I was driving so much, and I didn't really take breaks. I ended up injuring my back, and I had to take, like, I think it was like 2 to 3 months of physical therapy. So that was the universe saying, girl, this is not your job. Get your butt back at home and work on your business. And I also say this because there was a point where I opened up my computer because nothing was happening. And I literally was like, all right, it's time to apply for jobs. Let's go, let's do it. And something inside of me said, not yet. Don't give up yet. And that little voice, I was like, really? All right, let's try again. So then the universe just started collapsing time for me. The universe put me on a path. The universe started whispering to me, hey, learn about money. Hey, learn about content. Hey, study, business. Hey, and I kept taking the breadcrumbs. I wasn't like, the universe told me to learn about money. Should I not? No. I was like, I have nowhere to go but up. I am at the lowest of lows, so I'm gonna take all the breadcrumbs you give me. And the breadcrumbs felt really good. I felt excited about learning about money. I felt excited about learning about content. I felt excited about, really seeing my business grow, evolve, and expand. I felt excited about learning light language and quantum healing and channeling. It just literally, I was like a kid in a candy store, right? So going back to that aspect of, I shifted my identity from my business is not successful to I only expect my business to be successful. I only expect clients to come in. And the reason why I was so successful is because I fell in love with my work, and I wouldn't shut up about it. I wouldn't. Once I started, and this is what I want to say, because obviously I've been coaching and mentoring in in this exact zone. I've been coaching light language since 2021, I believe. I've been coaching light language, quantum healing, channeling since 2021. And I'll get people that go, Melissa, did you ever feel fearful of showing people your light language or, and I was like, no, I didn't have the chance because the mentor that I had at that time, she was guiding me. And then she said, okay, go practice, go offer your sessions to your clients, go offer your sessions to your community. And at that time, I still wasn't getting a lot of clients. It was like here and there. But then everyone started signing up for my quantum healing sessions. And I saw rapid transformation. I saw people coming in and finding their soul gifts. I saw people coming in and then boom, they're connected to their soul blueprint. They're writers, they're authors, they're coaches, they're guides, they're mentors. So I didn't have that time to second guess myself. I just saw so many people transforming in front of my eyes in literal an hour. That my sessions were like 50 to 60 minutes. And by the end of the session, they were just like, oh, that was the best. Oh my God, this was so good. This was so amazing. And till this day, I still get people from the beginning of my journey going, oh my God, Melissa, the sessions that I did with you have literally transformed my life. It doesn't get any better than that, y'all. Like I said this on my call the other day in my group container. I was like, when you can hold space to gift someone the space to fully see themselves, that is the best gift. Because for me, the universe delivered that gift to me through amazing people that I still keep in contact with till today. And it's just so profound and oh, delicious. I love the word delicious because it's so juicy. Delicious. It's delicious to be able to experience that not only for myself, but also being in the leader position. And I'm a projector, I'm an Aquarius, I'm a projector. So the way that I think is very phenomenal. And I've always acknowledged that. And I've always seen beyond what people can see. I've always seen people's success factor, the light inside of them, the power within them. I always see it. I always see it. And being able to help people, some people come to me that already know it, and I just get to help them take it even bigger and better and expand it. Some people come to me that don't see it, and I get to hold that light, boom, flashlight, boom, lighthouse, and they get to develop that new identity where they're remembering who their truest infinite being is, right? So going back to my story, the biggest shift in my life for business was my identity. And it's not just about business, it's about your wealth. What type of identity are you holding with wealth? Partnerships, how you allow people to treat you. If you go into a big conference and you're like, or you go into a big conference and you're like, I have arrived. Let's make some friends. What's up? And obviously, I know, in the world, we have the people that are very extroverted, people that are very introverted. And I can honestly go back and forth. It just kind of depends on the time of my life. But once I get to that point of being extroverted, I am very extroverted, but then I need time to rest and recover. I do have introvert tendencies as well. I love a good, quiet solitude moment. But that's okay. There's nothing, we don't have to pick this or this. The biggest thing that I want to create in this sector and transmit to you is that whatever you're in boldly going after, and maybe that's not even a word, whatever you're boldly going after, make sure that your identity is matching that success factor, right? I have a book that I'm writing right now, and it's all about really allowing yourself to process identity, process the shift through gratitude, releasing and replacing, attunement, safety, the nervous system, and scripting. So that's going to be coming out this year as well, which my clients that already are in my programs have already gone through the process as well. So, you know, I've come up with this beautiful 5-step process that really helps you hone in, and it's it's delicious. It's juicy. And the thing is, what which I love about this is I've tried it with people that are highly spiritual and they're like, this is really cool. And I've tried it with people that are like, I don't believe in manifestation. I don't believe in all the woo woo. I don't believe in any of that. My life is eh. And then after they did it, they're like, wow, I really feel better. And it was instant shifts. I had one beautiful soul that literally throughout her life, men just, not really attracting the men that she deserved. Because this girl is a dime. She is like a queen, a diamond, okay? And then she went through this process and she took it through the relationship aspects and she was like what? Like how am I allowing this to happen? And I'm like, so the process that I take people through is it's big and it's beautiful and it really allows breakthroughs. But this just is to say, in order for us to shift our identity, it's also being aware of who we are and how we're acting and how we're showing up. So, example for you, if you have a piece of paper and on the paper you can draw just a line and then a line down the middle, and on the top put your manifestation. Say you're manifesting $500,000 this year in your business, in your career, or just out of the blue, because that happens too. And then you have your current identity. So you write down your current identity. What does your current identity think about manifesting $500,000? Oh my God, that number is way too big. I can't do that. How am I going to do that? I'm going to have to like blood, sweat, and tears it, right? And if that is your current identity, then that's going to be the energy and frequency that you're giving off to the universe. But now you're going to create the new identity. You're going to go, okay, for me to match this, what identity do I get to hold? Oh, $500,000 is easy. That's so easy and effortless. All I have to do is open up space to create more. And if you have a business, obviously you can, create vast programs. You can scale your business. You can look at the whole year, right? You can say, I'm bringing up this program, this offer, this product, blah, blah, blah. Like you can make a blueprint of it. I'm just seeing if my phone was going off. You can make a blueprint of it, right? And then after that, beyond the blueprint, you can call in the universe. Universe, I'm ready to bring in this $500,000. Show me, lead me, guide me. I surrender. Show me the program, show me the offers, show me who I get to be. Well, if you're manifesting that $500,000, do you have enough energy? Do you have enough space? Is your nervous system really integrated to hold that, right? Because a lot of times people will manifest a lot of money and then boom, it's gone. It's like, I just made $20,000 and now it's gone. Like I literally have people come to me and say that, Melissa, I don't know what's going on. Like what is going on? And usually it's basically a nervous system thing. And there are multiple factors that come up just depending on who you are. Sometimes it's ancestral, sometimes it's a fear of success, sometimes it's a fear of overflow. And it's just that that current identity is not regulated um, energetically to hold that frequency, that vibration. But I just want to let you know that no matter who you are right now, this is not your end all game. You can easily shift to that identity. And that's something that I love. And that's something that I love about this work because I have told my beautiful clients before on calls that, when I started my business, like the spiritual aspect, intuitive business side, I went up really quickly. I went up. I was like six figures, and I think it was like 6 months. It was like boom, just like shoo, right. But then I had things happening in the background of my life, and I didn't have the highest stable foundation to maintain that. So then I went plummeted, right? And then I had to build myself up again and really hold that new frequency, that new identity, that new vibration. And I share this with you today because I want you to know that I've rebuilt myself a lot, y'all. And sometimes people will go, well, Melissa, it was just really easy for you, right? But no, I worked my booty off by doing the self development work, by doing self improvement, by meditating, by visualizing. I really worked to hold that frequency, and it's not that you have to work so hard all the time. Eventually, I just held the frequency and I wasn't manifesting, money was just coming in, right? So it's allowing yourself to get to that identity where you just embody the success, you body the miracles, you embody just like what you want. And example that I want to give is I remember in 2022, 2020, 2021, 2021, I was expanding my money even more. And then I was just open. I remember like the week before, I was like, God, I would love someone to hire me to speak in their containers. In a week, I got a random DM from a random person. And she was like, Hey, I love your work. I have some space in one of my containers. I would love you to come in and speak and pay you. What's your fee? And I was like, "Wait, you're gonna pay me and you're asking me what my fee is?" I was like, "This is real? This is real life? This is real life?" Right? So I really want to paint the picture for you that once you become that aspect and version of you and identity, it's gonna take some work, y'all. But once you get there, you just get to reap the rewards, right? It's like you take the time to, you know, make sure your soil is good. Make sure you're putting in beautiful seeds. Make sure you're watering those seeds. And then they're growing and they're sprouting, and you have this beautifulness of magic. So, once again, this video was not supposed to be this long, but God wanted me to speak. And with that said, I would love to also introduce this to you. I have just created a new opportunity to co create with me, and it's called the Spiritual Accelerator Academy. And the Spiritual Accelerator Academy, the first part, the portion is really implementation of shifting your identity, mirror work, working with gratitude, working with that 5 step process that I told you about before, which I'm writing the book on, right? Literally, the book is like 80% done, which I'm writing the book on right now. And the Spiritual Accelerator Academy is literally all of my programs that I've created, that are my active programs, all in one portal. It is a monthly membership, and the monthly membership contains, if you want to learn light language, channeling, quantum healing, prayer, more quantum healing for yourself, manifestation, client attraction, building your spiritual business, right? It is power packed. And I like to think that it's everything you need to boss up as a spiritual leader. Because when I first started, I had this program, I had this program, I had this program, I had this program, and then I had all the programs. But I was like, well, wouldn't it be really awesome if you can just go into one beautiful container? And obviously, I know everyone's not here to speak light language and quantum healing, but there are different levels for you to come in so that you can still access all the money programs, the manifestation, the quantum healing, the prayer, the identity work, the mirror work, all of the things, right? The rituals. Oh, mwah, it's delicious. Oh my God. I'm in love with it because the other day I was making the welcome video and I was going through all the programs so that everyone can literally know exactly where to go, with whatever they're working on. And I was going through the programs, and if you join the academy, you'll literally see the welcome video, and you'll just see my heart open up in awe of how much information I have created over the years for people to succeed, grow, evolve, expand. I just think it's really cool because every single program that I've created, I put my heart in with God. I put my energy in. I want to see the people, that sign up succeed and grow and thrive and evolve. And I love being able to just have people, you know, submerge themselves in the program and blossom into who they desire to be. So for me, this portal is really special to me, and I know the souls that are signing up for it are, you feel it. It's not kind of like, hey, I have this opportunity for you, do you want to take it? No, it's like you feel it, like your body's like, right, because that's who I am. When it's time for me to sign up for a mentorship, a program, I just feel it. I just know it just feels like it's for me. And that is how I found light language, because many many years ago in 2020, I I was following this one woman. I had barely found her, and she was doing this. It was like this monthly container that was all about healing your inner child, as well as connecting to manifestation. And I couldn't get the program off my mind. I literally told every single person that I knew about her. I was like, you got to listen to her meditation. Isn't it great? Oh my God. And then something was like, Melissa, like literally it was like, you need to be in this program because I cannot get my mind off of it. And that is the program that I found light language. And if you know me for a while, you know light language is my tea. And that's where I found my soul work. And once again, I did that prayer, divine God, source, universe, of all there is. I surrender, lead me, show me, guide me, right? And the universe did it. So if you're in a place where you want to grow, evolve, ascend, the Spiritual Accelerator Academy is, it's not just for beginners, it's really mastery depending on what you're ready to work on. Once again, there's multiple money programs, higher self programs, light language, quantum healing, channeling, manifestation, building your spiritual business, creating a higher level impact in the world. So it's really for the entrepreneur, the spiritual entrepreneur that is ready to not only create the massive impact for the world, but also take care of themselves. And that's why I love my programs are very nurturing and very expansive and very I'm like, give me a word, God. They're very extraordinary. Extraordinary. Yes, they're thank you. That's beautiful. Damn, God, give me they're very extraordinary. You heard it from God. So if you're interested in that beautiful monthly membership, it's a beautiful bronze, silver, and gold level. And let me tell you a little bit about them. The bronze level, you have access to 7 programs. So the only 2 programs that you don't get access to is Light Language Workshop 2 and the Light Language Academy. And if you go to the website, you're going to see all the programs that you get access to. And then that one is $222 a month. And it's, you sign up. If you're like, Melissa, I signed up, I did a month, it was delicious, I'm out. If you're like, Melissa, this is so good, I want to stay for 6 months, then you can stay for 6 months. You get to choose when you're in and when you're out. Because I feel like when you're complete, you're complete. And that's the beauty. That's the beauty of it. And then the silver and gold package, you get access to the 9 programs, which also include the Light Language Academy and the Light Language Workshop. I can literally tell you all the programs that you get. I'll tell you in a minute. And the silver package is 444 a month. And then the gold package is the high touch package where we're going to be working together. You get a month of Voxer support and you get 2 calls a month with me. And then every package has 1 call a month, group call. Every package has 1 group call. So if you're in the gold, you'll have 3 calls. If you're in the silver and the bronze package, you'll have 1 call, which is phenomenal and amazing. And let me just give you a little looky look into all the programs that are in there. So Light Language Academy, Money Embodiment, Higher Self Alignment, Light Language Workshop 1, which is basically really tapping into quantum healing, light language, and really helping you also start using this for your clients. And the Light Language Academy Workshop 2 is taking that to the next level, more quantum healing. It's really focusing on money expansion though. And then you have the ritual, which the ritual is, it's delicious. It's my most recent masterclass, and it is all about really allowing yourself to create the world and reality of your dreams. We have the quantum prayer portal, which is really all about inviting in God, source, universe of all there is. I have collapsed time with prayer so many times. And I go back to my 2022 because that's when I really saw it hit very hard. That was the first time that I made $30,000 off of 1 program. And I was like, what? Excuse me? 2022 was like, okay, $30,000, y'all. And that was just from 3 people. That was just from 3 people working with me. So collapse time, my loves. Money is available. Clients are available. Love is available. Blessings are available. Travel is available. Your, your best best life is available. The next one you get is the Money Creatrix Academy. And the Money Creatrix Academy, it's its own academy. There's over 78 lessons. In the Light Language Academy, there's about 65 lessons. The Money Creatrix Academy is it's about 78 lessons. And it's all about obviously money. It's about manifestation, building your spiritual business, attracting soulmate clients. Like there are different layers or different tablets in the Money Creators Academy where you can go through and literally boss up your life and business. I mean, just having that program alone is so juicy and so good. The next one, the last one, is the Money Embodiment Sovereign Money Co-Creation. So this journey takes you into the sovereign journey of really co-creating with money, coming back to your power, realizing that you're the president, realizing that you are in charge, and really honing that energy. So each program is magical in its own way. And then when you come into the academy, once again, there's a welcome video. So I break down each one of them in even more detail so that you can start exactly where you're meant to start. So if you're like, Melissa, I want to juice up my light language at a high level, light language channeling, quantum healing, then you know that you're going to be in the silver or the gold. If you're like, Melissa, I kind of want to just get started with light language, boss up my money, check out my higher self, then you can easily come into the bronze package as well. And no matter what package you come into, you're going to have a high, beautiful experience and really allow yourself to grow and evolve in divine ways. So that's the light language. Like the light language. That is the Spiritual Accelerator Academy. This is my third academy that I've created. And it's literally houses two of my actual academies. So I think it's phenomenal. I know it's phenomenal. I'm in love with it because it's all my life's work in one beautiful portal. And I really feel I want to put my words together in the best way. I really feel as a collective that we deserve to rise. We deserve to create the impact. And for myself, I know I have a very big path here. I know I'm here to help millions and millions of people transform. And if you're really in the place of impacting people, when you're not allowing the access to that, you can kind of feel some type of way, right? You can kind of feel like, oh, I just really want to impact. And you're like, I just don't know what to do. I'm a bit frustrated, right? It comes out because you know your potential. You know that you have so much to give to so many beautiful people and that it's beneficial for the world. So the Spiritual Accelerator Academy is really for those people that have the biggest hearts that want to make an impact, that want to create beautiful lives, that want to experience all that Mother Earth, God, Source, Universe of all there is, your soul has to offer in this lifetime. The Spiritual Accelerator Academy, that's who it's calling in. So once again, if you feel it, you know. But I hope you loved starting with the mirror work. There is more mirror work in the spiritual Accelerator Academy. There is another level of the Spiritual Accelerator Academy that is just the Spiritual Accelerator Academy on top of the other 9 programs. So you kind of get 10 programs. Let's just be real. It's about 10 programs that you get because there's more that you can go through in the Spiritual Accelerator Academy beyond all the other programs that you get to access. And what else do I want to say? Let me see if Spirit wants to say anything. Spirit wants to say, "Shahakanya dorashiki matraki ekenaraka emu dorashiki idratrakashi." Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for letting me share my story. Thank you for always coming back to this beautiful space. I love you. I adore you. If you do have any questions about the Spiritual Accelerator Academy, feel free to one, go to the page, check it out. And then if you have any questions, you can either just comment here or you can find me on Instagram, Melissa B. Bates _, and we can play, we can have fun, and I will see you inside and we'll be on the calls. And how the call works is it's not just it's not just a call that I'm talking to you. The call is there for you. So whatever program you're going through in the Spiritual Accelerator Academy, you'll be able to bring those questions. You'll be able to bring what's happening in your life. You'll be able to bring all that to receive channeled guidance and wisdom to help you move forward and shift. So please know that the calls are really here to help you take yourself to the next level, because no matter who we are, even if our minds are so vast, when we're growing, we can have a blinder. And having someone, when we're in that growth stage, having someone to come in to help us see beyond the blinders, take them off, that's when we really start to grow, right? I could go even deeper with that, but I'm going to stop here, y'all. So I love you. I adore you. I hope you've enjoyed this beautiful experience. Mwah. Have a beautiful day. Shahakatarananakai. Shoo. Mwah. Bye, my loves. See you soon.